Okay, so last class I have teach you three methods, that was completing square, middle term factorization and quadratic formula. So majority of the student they feel difficulty in solving completing the square. Other questions they solve easily, middle term factorization and quadratic formula they easily solve, but this completing the square they get little confusion. So today I'll be trying to clear your doubts. So few of the questions I'll try to solve it by completing the square. Now let's check it how to solve this one. So the first question today we will solve these questions by completing the square only. So the first question is 2x square minus 7x minus 9 equals to 0. Okay, okay. Question is 2x square minus 7x minus 9 equals to 0. Question is 2x square minus 7x minus 9 equals to 0. So this is the question. Now I'm moving forward. Ready? Now as already told you that the equation, whatever the equation, quadratic equation has been given, it has to be in standard form. That means in decreasing order. Okay, okay, okay. Now you can see there is a square, there is x and there is a constant term. So okay, they are in the decreasing order of their power. Now I told you that while solving the completing the square, this first one has to be a perfect square. Now this one you can make perfect square in three ways. How? This 2 is a perfect square or what? 2 is a perfect square. No, it's not a perfect square. X square is a perfect square, but 2 is not a perfect square. So what I will do, there is a three method how you want to solve. Okay, so I'm giving you one example. So this one I can write, I will divide both side by 2. If I divide it by 2, this will be x square or not. I have to make the first one into a perfect square. So I will divide both side by 2. So when I will divide it by 2, 2 and 2 will be cancelled. Correct or not? So I'll divide it by 2. So I'll be having x square minus 7x by 2 minus 9 by 2 equals to 0. Any problem? Okay. Now this one you have to make it a complete square. Now how to make a complete square? As already I told you in the previous class that this can be taken as a square minus, there is a minus, so we will take minus. So a square minus 2 into a is x, into b. You have to take b such a way that after solving this you should get 7 by 2. Okay, so I'll take this one as 7 by 4. Any problem? So if I take this by 7 by 4, this 2 and this 4 will be cancelled. I'll be having 7 by 2x. I'm getting it. Correct? Now we know that this is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So b was 7 by 4 whole square. Any problem? Now you can see that this one is this one if I solve this is, and this is extra in the question. So I will subtract this minus 7 by 4 whole square. Now this and this will be cancelled. So I got these two number. So after solving this we will get this. This one if I solve I will get this. This one is missing. So I will put minus 9 by 2 equals to 0. Any problem? No. Now you can see that from here till here is a complete square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay. Now this will become a square minus 2ab plus b square will become a minus b whole square, correct? Now these two numbers, I'll transfer it there. So I'll be having 7 by 4 whole square plus 9 by 2. This was minus, so it become plus. This was minus, so it become plus. Okay. Now this is x minus 7 by 4 whole square equals to. Now this will become 49 by 16 plus 9 by 2. Any problem? So 7 square is 49, 4 square is 16 plus 9 by 2. Okay. Now we will be taking LCM on the left hand side, sorry, right hand side. So x minus 7 by 4 whole square. Now this one, if we take the LCM, we will be having 16. So it will be 49 plus 2, how much is 16? 8 za. So we will multiply by 8. 8 9 za 72. Now add 72 and 49. How much you will get? 121. Sure. Okay. Now this square, if it transfer there, you know that it will become, this square when it transfer to the other side, it will become root over, and we will be having plus minus, right? So we are not baby that we will write each and every steps. So I'll write directly plus minus, and if this square go this side, 121, is it a perfect square? 11. Okay. And 16 is 4. So I'll write it directly. Plus minus 11 by 4. Any problem? So I'll take once plus and another time minus. So I'll be taking now x minus 7 by 4 equals to 11 by 4. I'm taking once as plus, and next time x minus 7 by 4 equals to minus 11 by 4. Any problem? So this will become x equals to 11 by 4 plus 7 by 4. So this will become 4, 11 plus 7. These are basic things. So 18 by 4, you will be having 9 by 2. And this side, if you subtract, you will be having minus 11 by 4 plus 7 by 4. So you will be having 4 minus 11 plus 7 equals to minus 4 by 4 equals to minus 1. Okay, basic calculation. So these are your answers. X is equal to 9 by 2 and x is equal to minus 1. Now let's move to question number 2. Sorry, this can be done in different way also. Excuse me. This is one method. Another method, you can try it this way. Just check it, okay? Basic things you will follow same. That means this one you will follow same. Second method, what I can tell you, you can try this way. Now just see, you are having 2 here. You should have a perfect square, this one. So instead of dividing by 2, you can multiply it by 2. So you may get 4x square plus, sorry, minus 14x minus 18 equals to 0. Understood or not? So this one you can take middle term, sorry, completing the square as, this can be taken as 2x square. Any problem? Any problem? Minus, you know that formula says a square minus 2 into a. A is 2x into b. Now just see what you can take b. Huh? 14 by 4 why we will take? Okay, yes. 14 by 4. 14 by 4. Instead of that, can I take 7 by 2? 14 by 4 if I take, then both will be cancelled, right? So instead of taking 14 by 4, I can take 7 by 2. 7 by 2. So this 2 and this 2 will be cancelled. We will be having minus 14. Correct? And then plus 7 by 2 whole square minus 7 by 2 whole square minus 18 equals to 0. This way you can try. Okay? So this is the second method. Now third method. Now this was the question. 2x square minus 7x minus 9 equals to 0. Now third method, what you can do, can I take this as a perfect square as root 2x whole square? Root 2 square will be 2 and x square will be x. Correct? Minus 2 into a, root 2x into b. Now b you have to take such a way, that you should get 7. Okay? So can I say that I will take 7 by 2 root 2? These two cancel, root 2 and root 2 cancel. So I am having only 7x. Yes or no? Then plus 7 by 2 root 2 square minus 7 by 2 root 2 square minus 9 equals to 0. So next you have to apply the basic thing. So in this case we have already solved. This case and this case you can try by your own. Just follow the basic concept, you will get your answer. Okay? Now I am moving with next question. Okay, completing the square, next question. So I'll be taking which question shall I take? I'm taking next this question, number 2. Okay, so question is 9x square minus 3x minus 2 equals to 0. This is the question. Okay, 9x square minus 3x minus 2 equals to 0. Okay. Now this one you can try it by your method. You want how you want to solve. If you want, you can divide it by 9, your choice. Or you can see that 9 is a perfect square or not. So instead of dividing, I can take directly. I can take 3x whole square. Okay? Minus. There is a minus, so I have put minus. This is a square minus 2 into a into b. Now you have to take b such a way that after solving this you should get 3. So just see, you can see that 3x is there, 3x is there. What is extra? 2. I'll divide it by 2. Any problem? Any? Okay, so this is a square minus 2ab plus b square. So b will be 1 by 2 whole square. Now this one if I solve, I will get this. This one if I solve, I will get this. If I solve this one, I don't get this one. So I'll subtract this 1 by 2 whole square, and this one is in the question, so minus 2 equals to 0. Is it clear to everyone? Now you can see that from here till here it is a perfect square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. So it is a perfect square. So we'll write this one as 3x minus 1 by 2 whole square equals to 1 by 2 whole square plus 2. I have taken this number on the right hand side. Now Now I will take this one as 3x minus 1 by 2 whole square equals to, this will be 1 by 4 plus 2. Now we will solve this one. 3x minus 1 by 2 whole square equals to, 4 is the LCM, 1 plus 8. Correct? Now this will become 3x minus 1 by 2 whole square equals to 9 by 4. Now this can be taken as 3x minus 1 by 2 equals to plus minus, what can I write here? 3 by 2. 3 by 2. Now I will take once as plus and once as minus. So you can try it by your own. Take x as once as minus and next time as plus. So 3x minus 1 by 2 equals to 3 by 2, and next time 3x minus 1 by 2 equals to minus 3 by 2. Now solve this one and just check it what you are getting. Just solve it and check it what you are getting. So after solving this question, you will be getting two values for x. One will be 2 by 3 and another one will be minus 1 by 3. So solve it properly and just check your answer that you are getting the same result or not. If you are getting the same result, that is very good, and if you are not getting, definitely there will be some mistake. So kindly check your mistake. Okay. Okay, so now we'll move to exercise 4.2, question number 1. Question number 1, part 3. So question number 1, part 3, we'll be trying to solve it by all the three methods. So question number 1, third part. Question is root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equals to 0. So we'll try to find it by all the three methods. So first of all, we'll try to solve it by middle term factorization. So let's check it. So middle term factorization, as already taught you, okay, first method we are trying by middle term factorization, or simply you can say factorization method. So as already told you that whenever you need to find the middle term, it has to be in standard form, and then first term and the last term has to be multiplied. So when you will multiply, what you will get? 10, right? You will be having 10x square, 10x square, and if you take the prime factorization of 10, you will be having 5 and 2. So 5 plus 2 is 7, we are getting directly. So we can do it in our brain only directly. So we can write root 2x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 5 root 2 equals to 0. Now you can see that if you add this one, you are having 7x, and if you multiply this one, you will be having 10x square. Okay. Now just see, you have to think properly. Okay, what common can we take? Okay. Now suppose here what is common? X is common. So x is common. We have taken the middle term in a proper way, right? That means after adding this two, we will be getting this middle one, correct? And after multiplying this two, we will be having 10x square, and after multiplying this and this, we will be having 10x square. That means we are getting the same result. That means our middle term factorization is correct. So what we did, we have taken common x in the first two cases. So we will be having root 2x plus 5. Any problem? Plus. Now next is plus. Now while writing your common, just check it. Inside this root, you are having root 2 as common, right? Root 2 is there inside the bracket. So here you are having 2. You are having 2. So if you take 1 as common here, I am giving an example. If you take 1 as common here, you will be having 2x plus 5 root 2, but you are not having the same result. So what I will do, I'll try to write this 2 as root 2. So if I take this as root 2, root 2 into root 2, just say root 2 into root 2 is what? So we are having 2, root 2 into root 2 is 2 and x. Any problem? Plus plus is plus, plus plus is plus, and just see this root 2 is taken as common. So we will be having 5 here equals to 0. Any confusion? Now just check this first bracket, we are having root 2x plus 5. This one is also root 2x plus 5. That means we are getting the same result. Now we will take the common again. So we will be having root 2x plus 5 and we will be having x plus root 2 equals to 0. Now either this equals to 0 or this equals to 0. So you can write your answer. You can write your answer. X is equal to either okay, your choice, you solve it by your own. I'm writing your answer directly, minus 5 by root 2, and another one is x is equal to minus root 2. So you'll be having these two answers. Have you got these two answers? Okay, so now just see, you are getting these two answers. Now I remember you have studied in class 9, or maybe I have teach you that whenever there is a square root in the denominator, it has to be rationalized. So I will rationalize this one and I'll write it as minus 5 root 2 by 2. Okay, you have done this one in class 9, so I don't need to teach you again. Okay, you have to multiply by root 2 in the numerator and denominator both. So when you will multiply, you will be having minus 5 root 2 by 2. This is your x and this is another x. Okay, that means you are having two zeros. Okay, now we'll try to solve it. Completing square. So completing square. So middle term is over. Now completing square. So completing square, root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equals to 0. Now you can see that root 2 is not a perfect square. Okay. So some student, what they do, they write it this way, root 2x as a whole square. If you write this way, it means that this root 2 square will become 2x square. Now this one is 2x square. Is it 2x square? No. So it means that your answer will become wrong. So what we will do, we'll divide it by root 2. We'll divide all by root 2. So when we divide it, we'll be having x square plus 7 by root 2x plus 5 equals to 0. We'll be having this. Now remember that in your final answer, you should not have root in the denominator. While solving the question, if you are having root in the denominator, it's not an issue. You have to see that your final answer should not be under the root. Okay, in the denominator, it should not be in the root. Is it clear? So this one same technique we will apply. A square, here there is a plus, so we'll write plus 2 into a into b. Now b you have to write such a way that after solving this you should get 7 root 2. So I'll be taking 7 by 2 root 2. Any problem? This 2 and this 2 will be cancelled. This 2 and this 2 will be cancelled. We will be having 7x by root 2. Correct? So this is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So this is 7 by 2 root 2 whole square. This is extra, so we'll subtract 7 by 2 root 2 whole square, and here there is a plus, so plus 5 equals to 0. Any confusion? Okay, so this one from here till here it is a perfect square. So we'll write this one as x plus 7 by 2 root 2 whole square, and this will become 7 by 2 root 2 whole square minus 5. That means the other numbers I have taken to the right hand side. Any problem? Now this is x plus 7 by 2 root 2 whole square equals to 7 square is 49, and this one 2 square is 4 and root 2 square is 2. So 4 2s are 8 minus 5. Now this one x plus 7 by root 2 root 2 whole square equal to we will take the LCM, so 8. So this will be 49 minus 40. Okay, so here you will be having 9 by 8 or not. So when you will take this one, x plus 7 by 2 root 2 equals to, you will be having plus minus 3 by 2 root 2. When you will take the prime factor of 8, you will be having 2, 4, 2, 2. So whenever you are having a pair inside the root, 1 comes out. So 1 will come out, that means 2, and 1 root 2 will remain inside the root. So it will be 2 root 2. Is it clear? Now once you take plus and next time you take minus and solve it. Okay. Now you take it as plus, x plus 7 by 2 root 2 equals to 3 by 2 root 2, and next time x plus 7 by 2 root 2 equals to minus 3 by 2 root 2. So we'll take this number that side, we'll be having x is equal to 3 by 2 root 2 minus 7 by 2 root 2. When you will take LCM, you will be having 2 root 2, and here you will be having 3 minus 7. So this one will be minus 4 by 2 root 2. 2 and this will be cancelled. When you will solve this one, you will be having minus 2 root 2 by 2. Okay. When you will rationalize this one, you will be having minus 2 root 2 by 2. Now this 2 and this 2 will be cancelled. You will be having minus root 2. And here RHS, that means other side, x is equal to minus 3 by 2 root 2 minus 7 by 2 root 2. So this will become 2 root 2, and this will be minus 3 by minus 3 minus 7 minus 10 by 2 root 2. This will be cancelled, we will be having 5. So this will be minus 5 root 2 by 2. Any problem? After rationalizing, we got this answer. Now you can see our first answer for x is minus root 2. We got here minus root 2. The next one is minus 5 root 2 by 2. We are having minus 5 root 2 by 2. Okay. Now quadratic formula, you will try it by your own. Same question. Okay. Now question number 1. Question number 1. All the questions you will try it by all the 3 methods. I have already teach you. So this 5 questions, already third questions is been over. So other questions you will try it by all the 3 methods, and after solving you can send me your answers. Okay, you can try these questions.